sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Say the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Say the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. All you other rappers in the circle drinking, yeah. All that shit you talking, yeah, it's coming to the surface. Now I ain't gonna hurt you, but it's time to close the curtains. Better get in because the chopper getting down. Better go and kill him, yeah, I'm headed for the crown. And I don't give a fuck about it, chopper fuck around. Get it, go get it, yeah, I got my stick out. Better go and see me, yeah, I'm standing in the crowd. Like a chameleon, I said I'm never sticking out. What you wanna build, dog, better get on down. Grab a double stick, I said a chopper in his bitch. No, I'm coming, I'ma get it, bitch. Make another wish, hey. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud.
I spent 20 on these rings, I got 30 in this watch. If I smack you in your shit, you catching 50 till you're not. Bitch, we ain't the same, I ain't see you at the top. I'ma hop up on that plane just to go and buy a crop. All you do is talk, all I do is ball shit. Got elbows everywhere, yeah, my trap like a mosh pit. The pussies try to start shit, but then they wanna squash shit. My neck thinks it's a faucet, my mind I think I lost it. Toss the chop to chop, I think he about to drop shit. Now I bet they don't talk shit. Me, I talk nice though. Whiskey on ice though. Plus I keep the price low. Welcome to the night show.
Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Say the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Say the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bail, cut a 50 off the top. Say the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud.
Woo! What up, country rat shit? We back, baby. It's Friday, son. It's May 22nd, and we gotta play some 50 off the top because I need to make some motherfucking money. I owe 100K, son. So we gotta take a lot of 50s off the top. What's up, everybody? How we doing, man? What's up, chat? Get on in here, man. Share this thing out. Let everybody know from the last chat we in this chat. Like, let them know because I'm sure they don't get it. Yeah, a lot of people don't get it. But anyway, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all just seen me apologize. I don't really want to talk about that over here on this one. I kind of want to move on from that subject because it's a sore subject and I don't want to get in no more motherfucking trouble. And on that note, I'm going to bring in my brother, man. One of my dogs. One of my boys. What up, Hitman?
About to die by this fucking heat.
Oh, bro, is it hot down there in Louisiana, old buddy? Because it ain't in Ohio.
Hot ain't the fucking word for it.
It's bullshit in Ohio today. It's some bullshit. Some bullshit, man.
Rain, man, it's still 90 degrees.
Man, in case y'all don't know, big news, big tragic, sad news in the racing world, man. Shout out to Kyle Busch, 41 years old, passed away yesterday. He leaves behind his son, his wife, and his daughter. And I'm a big Kyle. I will always be a big Kyle Busch supporter. And I just want to give my thoughts and prayers out to his family and to the NASCAR community, the racing world in general. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch. And, man, that's why he ride with me today. That's why he slide with me. He going to stay up here, too, boy. He in the chair. He going to stay in the chair. Yeah, man. I love NASCAR hit, man. I can't help it, bro. It's been in my life for, I've watched Kyle for 25 years, bro. It's crazy.
Every time I think of NASCAR, I think of South Park.
You think of what?
South Park.
South Park. Oh, yeah.
It's really pissing me off.
Judge of YouTube got me weak. I've been there too, buddy. That was pretty funny. He said, I apologize once. It was the worst feeling ever knowing I was right and had to apologize to shut her up. That's pretty funny. We've all been there. What's up, Hit, man? What the fuck you been doing, buddy?
Eating crawfish, getting fat. You know, living la vida loca.
You know, I was going through my playlist, dog, and You got like 12 songs on my playlist. That is insane, dude. Like,
Well, here in the next couple weeks, you're gonna add like 13 more.
I will say you've been dropping. You said when you got in your new house and set that bitch up, you was about to get it. I guess you
Oh,
wasn't
bro,
lying.
I got music coming for days. I'm about to start shooting videos for songs that I got coming out and old songs that needed the video that I didn't have time to get around to doing. So
Right.
it's gonna be
Country
dope.
rap news is he said you're definitely getting that Hitman. So I assume he's talking about you getting fat after eating crawfish.
Shut up, Caesar.
Shout out Caesar Beaver.
He ain't got no room to talk.
Hey, TJ Sanders says, you better not drop no album without a TJ Sanders feature, brother.
Ah, nah, bro. TJ ain't getting no feature. He from Alabama. I can't do that. Nah, TJ will be on my project though. He definitely will.
Shout out TJ, man.
And if y'all ain't heard it yet, y'all go check out that Bama Days with me and TJ. Well,
They
actually with
did.
TJ.
They absolutely have heard that. We got that one on the playlist, brother.
Well,
no, we keep it. We play a lot of Hitman over here, but it's just because it's one of them deals. You know what I mean? Like you make a lot of good music, bro. Like that's
I'm
what sets
trying
you
to
apart.
stay consistent with it. Like I'm taking a different approach on like some of the stuff that I do because it's crazy because I have 3 different projects that are solo projects for myself, and they're all 3 different styles of music. Like I have some that's gonna be like the old country boy style stuff, and then I'm also doing another one that's like the waste and shells and sunburn and a buzz type stuff, and then another one that is left field. Like it's just like it's gonna be a blend of like southern rock, more of that style shit than anything.
You know, I think I've heard a couple of your stuff, new stuff. Ain't you played it for me while I was on the phone? Type shit.
Yeah, I got
sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about your that southern rock shit. Like that shit, that's a different vibe, bro. That's a different sound. Like you don't get a lot of that in this lane, bro. And I think
and that's why I'm trying to go that route because you don't get a lot of that stuff, and like not only in country rap but just like in southern rock in general, bro. I don't know of. I'm not gonna say there's not any. I'm not gonna say that there's not any, but there's not many that are keeping that southern rock alive, like the Led Zeppelins, the Leonard Skinners, the fuck Stevie Ray Vaughns. Like they're not keeping that sound alive. Like there's some that are doing it and doing a great job, but there's not many of them. And I want to be one of those guys that try to keep that sound alive because that's what I listen to. So
that's what I grew up to, man.
Like it's just those songs are like I pride myself in songwriting. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like those songs are so much harder to write for me than they are like other songs that I do, like as far as like country and country rap music. Like, and it's not that I can't write them or anything like that. It's just I put so much time and effort trying to make it sound like a southern rock song more than a country song.
I miss
And
southern
that's what
rock and roll, dude.
bro, it's just the music in itself is a feeling. You know what I mean? Like it's not even the lyrics. Like when you turn on a fucking AC/DC song, it's fucking you feel that those lead riffs before the lyrics start. Like
bro, like
that. Yeah.
Let me ask you
and
something.
That's where I'm aiming for.
Hitman. It's Triple T said, "Can I get the link?" Like it's up there, buddy. All right, my bad. Let me ask you something. When because I wasn't around and I don't know enough in the music industry to know this. So you've been in here a long time, so you might know the answer to this. When okay, let's say Led Zeppelin, when they went to go make a song or REO Speedwagon or whatever, they may have wrote the song, but didn't. How the hell did they know what to write to the beat, bro? Like we can just scramble beats and write to them, right? Like how the fuck did
Honestly,
they
all right.
had to create that shit from
So
scratch?
back then, bro, you got to think these band members were thick as thieves, bro. Like they spent every day together. So your guitarist might be, doing his own thing and sit down and come up with this amazing riff and then bring it back to you and be like, hey, bro, check this out. This is what I got. And then, you sit down and, it's a classic, and because I watch a lot of documentaries on like old rock bands and like just artists in general. It doesn't necessarily consist of one genre of music because I like to see everybody's story on how they do different things. So like when it comes to rock, I feel like those guys that are in bands, you know what I mean, because I've actually got the opportunity to sit down and play with a full band of guys that have been playing together for 20, 25 years and seeing their process on how they do stuff. Like each and every person has a job that keeps the wheel spinning. You know what I mean? And like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen where drummers have came in on a band and be like, look, bro, I wrote this song, and it come out to be an amazing song. So it's not just like the lead singer isn't just the person that's writing the lyrics to these, because you have each band member, they're musicians. Just because they don't sound like the lead singer or can't sing like another person doesn't take away from the creative talent of writing music,
I
if
see. I
that makes
never.
any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was paying attention because I was really like wanting to know how the hell they did that back then, bro. Like I was like, man, because they didn't have beats they wrote to. So how the hell did Robert
Man,
Plant just sit around?
wish that I was alive. I wish that I would have been alive back then. Like, and not even in the rock and roll days, bro. Like, just I'm gonna attempt a doo wop song, and that's probably the hardest thing that I've been trying to accomplish is like getting that old doo wop sound,
Yeah,
like the
like that Barbara Ann shit,
boom,
like
bop,
bar bar
boom,
bar
bop.
bar bar
Yeah,
bar, like that shit. Like I got you.
like the Frankie Valley or
Oh, okay, I got
in
you.
the
I
Four
got you.
Seasons, like the Penguins and stuff like shit like that. Just because again, nobody's doing it. So and then I grew up listening to that stuff with my grandparents and shit. So it's more like I just want to attempt it to see it do it. Like it, I may never release the song. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but I just want to see if I can do it, bro. But the Southern Rock project is definitely going to be super fun because a lot of those songs are like I showed you that one "Wear Me Like You Wear Your Cologne."
Yeah, 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 yeah. No,
Yeah,
that shit
that
was
that's
fire though.
gonna be on there. Uh, what's that? That's called "In the Morning."
What up, Triple
I
T?
have another one called "Parental Rule." What up, Triple T?
I got a question for you, man.
Nope.
Can you hear me? Can y'all
Can
hear
you
me?
hear? Can you hear Triple T, Hitman?
Yeah, I
I
just
can't
wanted to
hear
see
him.
how long
Oh,
it takes to
you a
realize.
motherfucker, man. He's such a motherfucker, man. He a
What up,
motherfucker,
T?
dude. Oh,
All right, so here's my question. I've been following you for a long time, and you're a very talented artist, and you do all different types of style of music. Do you think, in your personal or your professional opinion, that there will be anybody that will be able to emulate or come out and do the same thing like Stevie Ray Vaughan did?
hmm.
Like as far as blues music?
No, his style of music, like his sound, his writing skills, his storytelling. Because you
What up,
did a
gotcha,
couple
man?
songs, you referenced Stevie Ray Vaughan. You sounded like Stevie Ray Vaughan. My question is, would you ever consider doing like an album like a Stevie Ray Vaughan?
I'm that's what me and Chop were just talking about. I'm aiming for it, but like as far as like mimicking, I guess I'd call it. I wouldn't try to mimic his originality. Like I'd want to do my own originality, but as far
Right.
as sound wise, I would I would love to be able to do, excuse me, what he did, because what he did was amazing. Not only with his own songs, like he has cover songs that he's done from, things that we listen to. I think he did "You Are My Sunshine"
Hmm.
and made it a whole different song. So like that's why I do the things that I do a certain way, because I know it's possible.
What up, Blue?
But as
The,
far
re- the
as
reason
like,
why I asked, the reason why I asked that is when you look at artists like Jack Gaspar, Jeff McCool, Deacon Blue, Papa Fish, they do a lot of the boom bap rap from the 80s and 90s,
yeah,
which is his own style, which is a cool style. But you barely seldom do you hear somebody emulate what Stevie Ray Vaughan has done, especially in the independent lane. And if somebody did, do you think they would be successful at it?
mm,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they will.
Absolutely, because nobody's doing it. Like I just told Chop, that's why I want to aim for a Southern rock project, and it's basically me shooting my shot in the dark with stuff like that, because that's not the stuff that you're used to hearing me. I have songs. I might put one or two songs out. Just out of the clear blue that have that type of feel. But I want to go for an all out project that has that Stevie Ray, that B. King, Leonard Skinner. I want that sound specifically. Like there will be no rap music. Like when you turn this on, I want it to take you back to the 70s and 80s of fucking uh big hair, fucking
Southern
dress.
rock.
Yeah, southern, that classic, what we would call classic rock. Like I wanted to have that sound. Like that's what I'm aiming for. Of course, I'm doing these other two projects that are country rap and country and stuff like that, to for the fans that do enjoy that style of music for me. But I also know that the people that listen to my music, they don't just listen to my music. They didn't grow up listening to my music. Yeah, maybe the kids because of their parents, but their parents listen to what their parents listen to.
Right.
So therefore, if I give them something that brings them back to those days as when they were a child and I was a child, like, and give them that feeling back, maybe that'll stick. And if that sticks, that's going to be the majority of the route that I go from now on. Of course, I'm still going to rap. I'm still going to do country rap and do whatever I like, because music is just something that I do. I don't have one particular style that I like to stick to, but Southern rock has always been the way that I wanted to go, because I have that nitty gritty gravel sound. And I didn't know that I had that until like 5, 6 years ago. Like, hell, I ain't been playing guitar but 6 years, and I just good enough to get by.
All right. Can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Because I try to tell this story, but I think I always mess it up. Can you tell the story about you and Jesse Howard and American Idol?
So I went to American Idol audition 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. And first and foremost, Jesse and Beverly, uh, they were the support system for that. Uh, and for those of y'all that know Jesse Howard, know that he's 6'9". And little bitty old me, I'm 5'6", and I probably wasn't about 115 pounds soaking wet back then. And I got Jesse's jumbo guitar. I had to carry this motherfucker around all day, like 8, 9 hours. And it was so heavy. The guitar was bigger than me itself. Well, we get there, it's thousands of people there. Well, they're handing out the paperwork to fill out. I fill all the paperwork out. They keep coming back to me, Jesse, and Beverly and handing a permission slip. And we was like, what is this for? Like, what I mean? We had no idea what this. Uh, so we go on throughout the whole thing. Jesse and Bev had to wait outside while I went in to audition. I auditioned. Uh, it was super dope when I
Who'd you
auditioned.
au- who'd you
Uh,
even audition in front of?
all right, so then it was the producers of the show.
Okay.
It was the very first round, and you audition in front of like the producers or the executives of the show, and so they bring you in groups of 16, but they bring in 8 groups at the same time. And there's a different producer sitting in each like cubicle type ordeal. They got it curtained off, but while someone's singing, you have 7 other people singing at the same time. So in total, you have 8 people singing, and then you have your group standing behind you. Like you're only 3 steps away from your whole group that they bring in, and everybody's sitting here watching you. So at first, I was going in to sing an original song that I wrote called Dixie Rain. That was what I was aiming for. That's how I was gonna do it. So when they bring me in, I hear these people singing, and I'm just like, oh my God, like some of these people are phenomenal, and they're turning them away. And I was like, well, when it's my turn, I'm probably gonna fuck this up, and that's gonna be that. Like these people are light years ahead of me when it comes to singing. I'd only been singing for a year and a half. Like I didn't know shit about vocal range. I still don't. What I mean? I just do what I do and hope that it sounds good. So the whole day I'm good until I get in front of them. And when I get in front of them, it's like those, like I wasn't nervous at all. Like I've done shows in front of thousands of people, like I thought that I was going to be great until I got in front of them, and it was like I'm one swallow away from throwing up. So I watch all these people in the group that I'm in go, and there's this girl that I said she was 17. She played a ukulele, and she got up there and was killing it. You know what I mean? And then there was another guy that went before me. He's right, like literally right before me, and he sang "Pride and Joy," and I was like, "Damn!" And then another couple people, but I realized that everybody's song choices were the exact same, and I was like, "Man, all these people are hearing this slow stuff all day." And Dixie Rain on the original acoustic version is slow. So I was like, all right, I'm about to just swing for the fences for this. So I end up playing Ice Ice Baby. And I got to the next day, like while I was playing, the other 2 producers that were on the side left the people that were singing and came around the backside of the curtain and had me play the full song. Like they were only giving you like the chorus and the first verse, but they made me play the full song and they sang it with me. And before I had started, I told the producer, I was like, look, everybody's singing sad stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna swing for the fences, fish. You probably never heard anybody do this. And he was like, man, I've been doing this for 20 plus years. Like there's nothing you can audition with that I haven't heard before. And I was like, all right. And then he asked me, he said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to do Ice Ice Baby. Well, he stopped me right there. He was like, well, you got me. In 20 plus years, I've never heard anybody do this. So let's go. And then the other 2 producers come around and they sing the whole song with me. I get put into the next they brought me into a next room where you do your interviews and all that. Well, in that process, I still haven't seen Jesse and Beverly to tell them, hey, I'm going to the next part of this. Well, apparently the producers had went outside and told Jesse and Beverly that they walked up and told them that their son did a great job. So from then on, it's a inside joke that we just like, man, what's up, Dad? Because it's so funny. Then we realized, hey, they were giving us a permission slip because they thought that I was Jesse and Beverly's son.
That's
That's
fucking
hilarious.
hilarious. That's a fucking
Yeah,
killer story right there.
I told that story, but I knew I messed it up.
Yeah,
But yeah,
bro. It was crazy. Like that whole experience right there was crazy because I had nothing to lose back then, but I really didn't want to do it. But my aunt kept on and kept on and kept on,
What's
and
up,
she was like,
Marcus?
"Please do it, please do it, please do it." And I was like, finally, it came around like a couple days before, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I went and did it. uh, I made it to the second round. They told me I had the look, I had the voice, I had everything. But the only thing that I couldn't do, because I know my family watches American Idol. You know what I mean? We talk about American Idol. And I couldn't throw my mom and my dad and the rest of my family underneath the bus just to be on TV. Like, I just couldn't do it. Like, their personal life and the decisions that they made in their life isn't to be televised, in my opinion. Like that was, everybody makes mistakes, and I'll be damned if I capitalize on the struggles and the addictions that they had throughout their lives. That, yeah, it may have caused trauma, but at the same time, don't. I'm not one of them people that let the things and the past define who I am. Like, yeah, it happened. There is little things that still bother me to this day. But at the same time, like that's who made me who I am. Like I I'm a stronger individual because of the things that's happened to me. And I refuse to just out my family and shit on national TV for everybody's amusement. So I end up, they didn't put me through because of that, but they, like, I've got emails since then that's where they've asked me to come back and audition. I
What do
just
you mean,
won't do it.
Hitman? Can you break that down? Like, well, did they
Which,
want you to talk about your family? Like, was that part of the like promotion? I guess.
oh yeah, bro, that's the whole thing because you got to look at it. All right, look at all of these
they're looking
TV
for that sad
shows.
story.
Yeah, with the sad story, that's going to be the person that you feel the most because their story is so deep and you want them to win. So therefore, if they can have something that
What up,
is
Buddha?
heart touching, soul grabbing, that's going to make you feel for that person, then you're going to continuously go back because they're going to give you a little piece of his story at a time. They're not going to give you the whole thing throughout. They're going to stretch it the whole show. And that's what they wanted to do was, and what was crazy was I'm glad I didn't make it through because I ended up, the same girl I was telling you, she was 17, played the
What
ukulele or
up?
whatever,
Keeping it a buck.
made it all the way through to the TV show and made it into the like the top three. And I still had contact with her and her mom, because we stood side by side for 9 hours talking music and stuff. And like I ended up knowing her dad and had no idea. So I was like, you know what I mean? I'm rooting for you. You know what I mean? You're part of the home team. Let's go. I got
Yeah,
your back
have
100%
fun.
through it. Well, I got to talking to her dad. And after that, bro, they brought her to a hotel or whatever, everybody that made it through and had them do questionnaires for like 72 hours and only on like 4 hours of sleep a day. Like they'd come in there and wake you up and bring you to see where your psychological was at. Like if you were going into the fucking going or coming back from Iraq, you know what I mean? Like that's what they were doing, bro. And I was like, I'm glad, you know. And one of the other cool things that did happen is, there was people from Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and out of 3,500 people, I was one of the 35 that were picked. Like, so that was just like, I don't have an ego by any means, bro. Like, my music is me. Don't get me wrong. If you see me, I'm the same person that you hear. I don't change. I like walking
Nice.
around with it. Fucking, I'm kicking it with the fam. I like bullshit. But that was a boost of confidence that I didn't know that I needed. Like to be able to be like, damn, out of 3,500 people, I was one of the 35 that were picked was like, over the hill for me, honestly, because I was like, man,
Well, that's got to tell you something. You know what I mean?
every artist has their own doubts. You know what I mean? Like we criticize
Yeah.
ourselves to the fucking T on stuff, but that was that boost of confidence that I didn't know that I needed at that point in time. Because like I said, I didn't have nothing to lose. Like right then was like the beginning part of my career and music in general. So it really gave me a lot of traction. Like Kane Brown started coming in my lives and talking to me and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool because I,
That's
I
got to
ended
be
up meeting
cool.
cool people and stuff like that. Uh, he came in there because I was making fun of him, and let me tell you how spiteful Kane is. He's funny as fuck. Like I had said that he looked like a bearded dragon, bro, and he liked he liked the post, but instead of saying anything to me, he went and sent my old lady a friend request. I was
I,
like,
I ain't gonna
bro,
lie.
that
That's kind of
that
funny though.
like that's the most, and I wasn't even mad. I was like, bro, if that ain't the most savage way to get back, dog, like I won't ever say anything else bad about you again, dog. Like,
Oh, I'm looking up Nick Phillips' wife right now, bro. I'm about to go friend her. Fuck that dude.
He ain't
That's
got a
funny.
wife. He's got a
That's it.
husband. Got a
I was
husband.
about to say I was about to say he's got a couple husbands, don't he? I'm just talking shit, by the way. I don't add dudes as old ladies. I'm real cautious about that shit.
yeah,
That
bro.
is great story though. I mean, I know you
Nah, bro,
told me
it
some
was fun.
stuff,
Like,
but
it's a lot, bro. Me, Beverly, and Jesse, bro. Like our relationship. Well, mine and Beverly is because she's my cousin, but mine and Jesse's like relationship, bro. It's like some of the craziest fucking stories, dog. Like
they
we've
don't know
done
it, Hitman.
some
That
crazy stories.
you be out here, bro. You be in the back streets cleaning shit up too,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Like you be really in the shit. Like people don't know that about you. You know what I mean? That's
I just
that's
don't speak
that's
on it,
how
bro.
that's how I know you. You know what I mean? Is just you reached out to me, bro. We started talking. Like I will say that about Hitman, bro. Hitman's one of them dudes that he don't give a fuck who you are, bro. He'll jump in your inbox and start talking to you. The next thing you know, well, unless you're, I know one guy that is a huge fan of yours, bro. I think he's got it tattooed on his body somewhere, brother.
Ain't no fucking way. That's fucked up.
I bet he does, dude. I bet he does.
It
Who we
doesn't,
talking
bro. One thing that I never gave a fuck about was numbers. You know what I mean? Like I understand when people see me, they see numbers and shit like that, but that really doesn't define my character. Like I'm grateful for the numbers. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like if I hear a new artist, he has a great sound or she has a great sound, I'm gonna reach out, bro. If I feel like we can make a good song, we're gonna make a good song. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. But Chop's funny as fuck for that.
I gotta tell Tim, dude. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. Does this thing got a fucking private chat? I ain't never used it on StreamYard.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Hey, Tim.
Bro,
True
it's
story.
it
True story. dude, I ain't even trying to blast him, but dude, hey, he's done everything. He done everything but pay, buddy. and if
That's
Hitman
hilarious.
if Hitman would put a price on it, he'd pay it.
and guess what? If he paid it, I'd be there, baby.
He would too. But I tell you right now, buddy, go get
For
on,
sure.
dude.
Tell him 5 bands, Hitman, 5 bands.
I'm there, baby.
Hey, dude, he's trying to. I shouldn't
We'll
even be
talk about
talking
that.
no
We'll
shit.
talk about that later, Chop. It doesn't, bro.
uh,
Crazy
Oh
because I'm
shit!
the easiest person to get in touch with. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, just text you.
I run my shit. You know what I mean? Like don't nobody else run my shit. Of course, Hannah and Beverly also have access to my Hitman page, and you can't message the Hitman page because I've had some crazy ass off the wall messages, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing this. So like, but if you write my personal page, I'm the easiest fucking person to get in touch with.
oh, that's hilarious.
He said, I've had some crazy fucking
The
messages,
lab,
dude.
the
Them
Riley
pages,
girl
dude,
on
they'll
the
have some
cover.
crazy shit.
Hell yeah. What? Oh, bro, we like I fucking man. I didn't see some of the messages.
You know,
Hey,
something
hot
I,
chicken
that
Macy. Oh, shit.
something that I like about that's a crazy profile pic with you and Rocky Luciano, by the way, bud. Like that's crazy work. Rocky ain't to be fucked with.
That's a big dude.
I saw he talking shit yesterday, dude. He be on that bullshit, dude. TTG, son. One of the things that I feel like Hitman has that, I feel like you've done this shit on your own too, bro. Like, like you've had some help, but you do this shit yourself. You write your songs. Don't you mix your own shit too? I mean, I know you send some stuff out, but you do
I
it for the
sent,
most
I
part, don't you?
sent, I sent most of it to either City Chief or Shamu or Catalyst, bro. Like that's
Yeah, they're good at it.
where.
Catalyst is underrated in that fucking department, if you ask
I
me. So is City
just
Chief.
like I've been working with City Chief for so long, and like I've known City Chief for probably 10 plus years. Like that's my brother from another for sure. Like fucking, we've lived together in Texas. We've been
Yeah,
making
he's good at
music
what
for
he
the past.
does.
He's phenomenal at what he does. Like you can give him a pair of shoes, and I bet you he can strum it like a guitar. Like anything with strings on it, that motherfucker can play it. Ask Hitman if
Yeah,
he's ever
I like
thought
him.
about taking the weed to America's Got Talent. I ain't really like. I don't really care about the TV stuff anymore. Like when I did the American Idol shit, like they just now that I knew that they want just a sad story and not a good artist, like
Shout out
it ain't even
Scotland in
worth
the
my.
house.
Like I do like watching America's Got Talent and American Idol and The Voice and stuff like that because there's a bunch of like phenomenal people that get heard through that. And the thing is that a lot of people don't understand. Like I don't know if y'all seen that girl crash out because they had her sing a Pink song when she didn't want to sing a Pink song, but the producers
No.
made her. All right, so it was a chick that I don't remember what. I don't know if it was The Voice or American Idol, so but she did a song and sang it, and like the judges critiqued the fuck out of her, like if she was on Ink Masters, you know what I mean? Like they
Oh
went
yeah, they
in, but the producers of the show made her sing that song because of her look. And while they were critiquing her, she specifically said, I mean, I didn't want to sing this. Y'all made me sing this. And she crashed out, which she had all right to. Like I would have crashed the fuck out too. But come to find out, like it was true. They made her sing that song, and she sued the fuck out of them.
I mean,
Uh,
that's you get embarrassed on. I mean,
yeah,
TV
and
ain't
that
no
was the
joke,
thing.
bro.
And that was the thing is, she was like, I give everything that I got for this. I don't just do this for me. I have a family and stuff that I'm trying to do this for. And as a musician, I get it 100%. But for them to dictate what you do, like that's the one thing that I can't like. That's what keeps me away from wanting to sign a deal, bro. You're not gonna tell me what I have to do musically. Like that's one thing that you will not do. You know what I mean? You can book me all these shows, I'll go do all these shows for you. Don't get me wrong, but you will not tell me that, hey, you need to do a fucking a political song. You need to do a sad song. You need to do a song about sex. You know, like you will not tell me that. Like I'm
Yeah,
doing whatever the
facts.
fuck when I want to.
Yeah, I don't I ain't into
And
that shit, you know what I'm saying?
honestly, for any artist in here right now, bro, don't let the industry fool you. Bro. You can make just as much money independently as you can signed to a label. It's not like it was back in the day. You know what I mean? Like the internet has changed everything,
Yeah.
especially for artists. You know what I mean? Like just keep grinding. One thing that I do realize, and I've been saying this for years, bro, is hard work and dedication beats talent any day. Just because the next man
Facts,
besides
facts.
you is way better than you, and if they're slacking on their shit and you're fucking consistent, bro, consistency is gonna beat that talent. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
you just
how
gotta
good they
stay
are;
dropping.
they're just lazy, you know. And I can
It
say
only
that
takes one
because
song.
I'm the lazy motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like the reason y'all
I
don't
don't
see a
see
bunch
it,
of
sir.
music videos from me is because I hate being like, I don't know, like I feel like that's my kryptonite of music, bro, is music videos because is I feel awkward, like super awkward shooting music videos. Like, and in the end, they come out super cool. You know, don't get me wrong,
Put a
but
different
at
spin
the
on
same
it, bro.
time, well, I'm just like,
Experiment with
man,
it. You know what I mean? Like
it's
come up, try a different
it's weird.
angle.
You know, like that's why, like this go around, bro. They're getting everything, like music videos, reels, mic drops. Like, I'm gonna be posting all types of shit. Like, I am over just like literally procrastinating. Like, of course, I have music and I have music with everybody. I probably got 200 songs on my computer that ain't been dropped that I've been sitting on for years. But now it's like, all right, I got the motion that I need right now, and I can do whatever it is that I need to do to get out in front of people, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I have a solid ass foundation that I built, and I've had a lot of help along the way. You know what I mean? Like, one thing that my grandpa told me before he passed away is, if you ever see a turtle on a fence post, somebody put him there. And I didn't
It's a
get it.
fact.
I didn't get it until and it was when I first started making music, because when I first started making music, it was I could do this shit myself. I could do this shit myself. And he would constantly tell me, if you ever see a turtle on a fence post, somebody put him there. And I never got it. And then right before he passed away, I finally got the nerve to ask him, what it meant. And he said, that turtle didn't climb that fence post. Somebody put him there. You always gonna need help. And then that changed the whole outlook of what I do and how I move. Of course, I just don't go out and help from everybody and their mama, but I've had a solid fucking group of people behind me, no matter what. And it's not about money, and that's not you know what I'm aiming for. But as far as like, I don't have yes men around me. I can't stand that. Like, and I tell artists that, bro, don't just send your music to your friends, because your friends are going to tell you, oh, man, that's dope. That's, yada, 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 because that's your friend. Send it to somebody that you've only talked to once or twice, or somebody that you met at a show that doesn't know you. Send it to City Chief. That's who you send it to, because he's going to tell you the God's honest truth. But that's what a lot of people need, is that person that's going to tell you, hey, you need to fix this, or you need to try it this way or that way, because it really will better you. You know, bad criticism isn't telling you that you suck or anything like that. It's telling you, hey, you could do it another way, or this could be better, or City Chiefs told me that he's hated probably I probably got 250 songs that I've sent to City Chief that he's mixed and mastered, and he probably likes five out of all. So any artist out there, fucking find you a City Chief, because he gonna tell you like it is. Uh, Tim ain't gonna tell you if it sucks.
Yes, I will.
Hmm. Somebody said I need a Jam Wayne feature. You're
No,
right.
you
I
don't.
do need a Jam Wayne. I do need a Jam Wayne feature, and let me tell you why. It ain't got nothing to do with his clout or anything like that. But I did my homework on Jam Wayne a long time ago. Number one, he's from Alabama. I got to show love for the home team. Just because I don't live there no more, don't mean that I don't respect artists coming out of there because I know how fucking hard it is. Second off, he's a brick masonry, and him and his dad and his grandfather, they've owned a brick masonry company, and they've went to competitions and won competitions laying brick. If you have never laid any brick or any tile or anything like that, that shit is hard fucking work. And when I was in a boot camp and I took trade school, and I was 2 weeks away from getting my brick masonry trade. So I know how fucking hard that is. So I respect it because it's a lot of fucking hard work. And then not only that, Jan Wayne donates and gives back to uh it's a school. I don't know what kind of school. I can't remember if it's a college or a high school or anything, but it's for creative arts. Bro, anybody who gives back to see people shine, and it's not just for music. It's like painting, just art, just arts in general. And that is fucking phenomenal in my eyes because that's the objective. Like one day, yeah, right now might, but one day it might be somebody else's time. And you might spark that little bitty fire that takes somebody all the way and gives them that extra push, not even knowing that something little that you did changed their whole life. And that's why I respect Jan Wayne as just, I've had some people try to reach out to him, but you know how that goes. Once they get around him and bro, I'm here with Jan Wayne. You know what I mean? That the whole he's a big artist thing comes into play, which I get that, you know what I mean? But I just, as a human being, that's why I fuck with him. It has nothing to do with like
I didn't know
his
that.
and shit. Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
look
bro.
into that.
Bro, like I do research on everybody, honestly, like, and it's nothing that like weird or anything like that, but his backstory was super dope. And that's what caught my attention. So I just like I went back and was like, bro, let me read about this because I've laid brick. You know what I mean? Like I've done a lot of brick masonry work, and that shit is hard work. And so I've heard him say stuff in songs and stuff about it, and that's what triggered me to be like, damn, let me go see it. And then I looked into it, and it's a family business, and I was like, that's fucking dope. You know what I mean? Like he don't need music. Like music is just therapy to him. I don't know. I've never like talked to him, but that's what I imagine because he has brick masonry fucking scholar basically. Like you went and did competitions. That's a whole nother level. You know, but for him to give back to like a agricultural school, bro, is just you know
That's huge. That's a big deal. That's
one day that's
I
what I'm
didn't
going to do. I'm gonna give
I didn't
back
know that
to.
about Jan Wayne, bro. So I'm gonna look into that. That's now that's fucking news. That needs to be talked about, bro. Like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
like
As much as
that's what I've been
the
trying to
other
tell
shit we
you, bro.
talk.
Like I stay out the way when it comes to the drama shit, but like a lot of these dudes do a lot of good shit, bro, and it doesn't get spoken about, which I get it because like I don't go out and I don't talk about the good deeds that I've done for people or that people have done to me. Like it says in the Bible. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta show
Gotcha, man.
everybody your blessings. You know what I mean? Like pray in the corner, dog. You ain't got to go out in front of everybody and do all that. You know, not saying not to pray in public, y'all. I always talk to the good Lord, and if ain't nobody told you today, Jesus love you.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Amen to that. That's all I can think about.
You got a
It's
cousin
been
that
a
messes
somber
for
couple
bricks.
days, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I've been like really in my head a lot last couple of days, man. Well, since Kyle Busch passed away, bro, I just am still just blown away about it. Like I'm just blown away.
Sunshine
So
comes after rain, baby.
you already know, bro. You already know.
Always say it gets worse before it gets better.
Well, that's what they do say. We've been there, man. I've been there. I've lived that life. That shit sucked.
Well, but it's all about how you see it. You can either take the negative and make it negative, or you can take the negative and make it positive.
I look at it like, man, anytime life is being hard on me, Hitman, I just reflect back to 6 years ago, bro. I was a drug addict. And it's like, God, I ain't got to deal with that no more. So, shit. Now does today and tomorrow and some other days. They suck sometimes. They absolutely fucking suck. But I used to be a drug addict 6 years ago, bro. Ain't nothing that bad. You feel me? Like we can
Oh,
get through anything. If you can get through that, you can get through anything, bro.
it's just how you look at things. Like, yeah, shit gets rough. Fucking, not every day is gonna be the greatest day of your life, but what they say, life is what you make it, baby. You can make it hard. You can make it real fucking hard, or
Yeah, I
you can
mean,
fucking take it in stride. Now, everybody's problems are different. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand everybody's problems, but at the
so
same time, it just you gotta take it in stride, baby. You just gotta fucking swing for the fences, dog. Like, one thing, if we all gonna make it, and just remember that this ain't forever, dog. Like, this shit is not forever. It ain't gonna rain every day unless you live in like Washington where they say it rain every fucking 6 days.
I,
But
I can't help but laugh when someone said they no matter what life throws at us, just remember, just remember, thank God we're not Johnny Go. I'm sorry, man. That's funny.
I don't get into all that shit. I don't even fool around in the YouTube world, so I don't even I don't even know nothing about it. I don't even know who half the people is that y'all be talking about. I just stay the fuck out the way. I don't care.
I shouldn't have read it, but I couldn't help it. I
Oh shit!
said,
That's on y'all. This your community. Your community know what's up. I don't.
I, they are wilding in this community, bro.
Waste skills.
Hey, but you got a person from we have a person from Scotland in here right now. Shout out to Jennifer Roy.
Hey, that's dope. It's
Hell
full.
yeah, that's cool as fuck right there. Like,
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I was just me and Hannah was talking, and
what's
I
up,
was
Austin?
watching. What is that? Traders or some shit, and I think it's filmed in Scotland. It is beautiful there, though. Like, I would love to go across the seas one day and see this stuff because a lot of people don't understand when they talk about the country, bro. They think that it's just the South and like, oh, there's a bunch of country folks down there, bro. It is country folks everywhere. Like, there's people that are doing a bunch of country shit all over the world. It's not just in North America. It's all over the world, bro. They love doing that, and have that country state of mind. And that's what blew me away is when I finally realized that. My music charts more in the UK, England, France, Scotland, Australia, um, and those places more than it does in the United States.
That I mean, I'm not surprised because I see a lot of people's music do that. Like I charted
Well,
outside the United States, bro. I charted in
Would you
what's
ever
motherfucking
crazy?
consider
Mexico.
doing? Would you ever consider doing an overseas tour?
Yeah, you ain't even have to ask me twice if they let my ass go, baby. I'm gone, I'm going, baby. But it's crazy because a lot of like T Rev, my homeboy T Rev from Wales, we were talking one day and he was going somewhere, and there are people in Wales that hide the weed religiously because weed is still illegal over there, bro. Like, and that's what threw me, like, it threw me completely because I was like, that's nuts that a whole different it'd be a whole different world for me over there. You know what I mean? Because things are different. But to know that they go through the same struggles as I did over there is just it's mind blowing, bro. Because I was like, damn. So you telling me if I moved over there, I still gotta hide the weed, bro? Like,
My brother lived over there for 5 years, bro. He lived in England, and he said it's way different. He said it's crazy the way of life there than it
it's a
is
over there
here.
is a beautiful because
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm a like I like hunting and I spend a lot of times in the woods. I spend a lot of time on the water. So like I've seen a lot of like crazy things that like people are just like they like to go see buildings and stuff like that. Like me personally, like I enjoy wildlife more than I do city. Like it's just I've always been like that. But I was hunting one time, bro, and it was like 15-20 miles back off of this little bayou, and we get out there and we're trying to find a new spot to hunt and
What up,
everything. We get
crawfish?
out there and we walk through we found a little highway that deer had made. Walked through it, what opened up, bro, and there was a tree that was hollowed out. Like, and mind you, nobody's been back here. This is off of the river. You know what I mean? Nobody's going back here, and we had to go through some shit, so I know nobody's getting back there. Like we had to lay underneath fallen trees, had to maneuver through old pylons where bridges were built, years and years ago. So we get back there and it's a hollowed out tree. You remember the tree from the movie Leprechaun that he lived
Yeah.
in? Bro, it was like that. Like I could walk inside of it and look up, and the tree had to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old, bro. Like that
Ain't no
shit
way, bro.
is more appealing to me than going to the city and seeing a monument. Like this is something that nature built. This ain't handmade. Like this tree has probably been struck by lightning. You know what I mean? Like also almost got attacked by a 12-foot alligator trying to get back there,
Man, alligators are crazy, ain't
but
they,
it's a little.
bro?
They ain't that bad. They more scared of you than you are of them. They just sizing you up. That's all.
They still crazy to see in the damn wild, though. You're just looking around like you're just waiting on some like Steve Irwin, rest in peace, to pop out and handle this fucking alligator, but there's nobody. There's you, and you just be, I gotta get the fuck up out of her. Like, got to go. Yeah, that alligators are.
Everybody
I mean,
makes it seem like it's way.
they're cool though. They're cool as fuck.
Everybody takes it. Everybody takes it and makes it something that it's really not, bro. That goes for any animal, bro. Like if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna fuck with that animal, expect that animal to fuck you up.
Well, yeah,
I
absolutely,
mean,
bro. You got to be ready
you
for
get
it.
out there, you get out there and start picking at something, bro. What do you expect?
I mean,
You're not
I mean,
gonna. If somebody just walks up to you out of clear blue, you have no idea who they are, and they just start poking you and grabbing your arms and pulling you and shit, you gonna get pissed off. And that's the thing, is like that's just the way nature works. Nature's just like human beings. Like you push it to a point, it's gonna fight back. You know what I mean? But in the majority of things, bro, they're gonna get out of the way.
I ain't I don't really like fuck with wildlife too much. You know what I'm saying? I try to let it be. I try to leave her alone. Like even if I see a spider in the
Not
house,
me.
I'm like, if I got a window, I'm trying to put him out the window. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to smash it. I ain't trying.
I trying to get SMG Jimmy to go hog hunting with me. He just ain't. He ain't going for it
I
yet.
seen that boy's. I seen SMG Jimmy's face after riding with DJ Sanders down there in Tennessee, and that dude was not having a good time. He did not have a good time in that fucking side by side.
From Alabama, I know what kind of dumb shit he was doing.
He was a different color and everything.
TJ,
He was tore up, like you
bro,
know what I mean.
I'm trying to take him hog hunting, bro. He ain't going for it. But once I start that YouTube channel, bro, that one that I was telling you about, I think it'll like I think it'll change the perspective on a lot of people see like as far as like what all goes into hunting and shit like that. Like it'll be super, super, super.
I enjoyed it growing up. I ain't done it in years. I enjoyed it though. It was fun, but I just don't. And I guess when I say I don't really mess with wildlife is I just don't go out in it and fuck around with it. Like I'm not talking about hunting. I'll hunt. I know how to hunt. I know how to fish. I know how to do all that shit. I just don't go poking and pulling at its arms and fucking with it. I just let it be. You know what I mean? Let that shit be.
I am not that, bro. Like if I see it, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna fool with it, you know what I mean? Like, or if something's in a situation, like I'm gonna help it, you know, and go on about his business.
I'm not gonna walk by. Yeah, if it's minding its fucking business and not trying to kill me, I'm gonna let that bitch go. I'm gonna just mind my own business. That's not what I'm.
Bro, I've had some crazy experiences, especially hunting. Where I was hunting, just sitting up against a tree, and I've had birds come and land on my shoulder, land on my head, land on my boots. I had a squirrel crawl all the way up to my chest. I've had a deer come face to face with me. I've had a hog come face to face with me. I thought I was gonna die that day.
They're scary as shit face to face.
Bro, what it was is I was hog hunting, and my cousin was like, I got the best spot to go. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. So he's like, you got to crawl through this little spot to get into it. And it opens up, which it did. But when I got down to crawl into it, me and the mama hog was face to face. As I was crawling in, she was trying to come out. And all I could do was stop dead in my tracks. And I was like, hey, cuz you're going to have to back up slow as you can. Because if not, I'm about to get a headbutt of the fucking lifetime. And we're probably 2 hours away from the closest hospital, and we got service. And luckily, she turned and dipped. But when she dipped, bro, it was like a whole herd of fucking hogs come running behind her. And I was just like, look, bro, I got to get out of here. If not, they're just going to trample me. And like these hogs, like 250, 300 pounds, just like 20, 30 of them just running by. And
massive, dude.
I thought I was gone there that day. Thought I was gone, baby.
I watch them capture them out there, boy, and there'll be fucking 50 of them, dude, in that fucking, and they'll drop that fucking gate, dude, and shut them in there, dude, and they be going crazy.
Look, them things are aggressive. Like even the small ones get mean, bro. Like them some bitches ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah, they're mean.
You gotta know how to handle them. You just gotta know how to handle them. That's all. And like I tell people, hog hunting, if all you gotta do, if you want the big one, grab the little one. Just grab him. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do anything with it. Just grab it and hold on and be ready. Because mama is I'm coming back to see who the fuck got her baby and what's going on.
Yeah, 1,000.
And then once you let the little one down, he's gonna turn around and he's gonna run after you too.
Yeah, they're meaner than fuck, dude. Meaner than shit. You better get them while you better get them. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss.
Yeah.
Them fuckers that hunt them with a bow and arrow's wild, son. The people that hunt them motherfuckers with a bow and arrow, that is wild.
I'm about to start doing that.
Dude, I wish to put a fucking cam on your head, dude. I want to watch it, dude. You could fucking, like, if you filmed that shit, bro.
I just bought some GoPros That way I can start posting my hunts and shit like that.
Yeah, that'd be fire, dude. We would cover that on country rap shit, 1000%, because that's country shit. You gotta have it.
That Wasted
What up,
Shit
my daddy?
song is the video is gonna be me hunting and shit like that.
What up, Space Dad? How are you, buddy? I do gotta shut this thing down. I gotta
It's
go pick my boy up from
Space
school.
Jams 2 project in the future. Honestly, I don't know about that because
It's fire.
Track Junkie,
Well,
I don't
look,
know if he's making
hey, man.
music anymore or not.
Hey man, you be good. Chop, I'll talk to you later. Shout out to everybody in chat.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Chop
when I
to
go
you
down Tuesday.
Yeah,
I gotta go pick my son up from school. When I get back, I'll probably go back live though, because this has been nice. I needed this, bro, because I had to do that apology before. I didn't have to, but I chose to do it, and I had to.
Bro, holding yourself accountable for something.
Yeah,
bro, it's hard. It's hard. For the longest time, I ain't take accountability for shit. It was always somebody else's fault. But once I started doing that and being like, "Look, Jay, you fucking up," you know what I mean? Then life become easier for me. You know what I mean? Because then, I don't have to. I'm not stressing myself out about fucking. I don't think I did the right thing or I'm in the wrong here, but I'm not, because I was always told, deny it to the fullest. And when it comes to certain things, deny it to the fullest. But if you're in the wrong about something, that was done, then fucking, as long as it ain't a crime, you good.
I should have never. You know what I mean? I should have never.
If you committing a crime, baby. If you committing a crime, deny.
It was
these things, bro. Fucking go get your youngin' and all that shit. I appreciate everybody was in here. Also, if y'all don't know, me and Salt Life just dropped a new song today called Two Sides of the Coin. Go check that shit out.
Go check it, because I couldn't get it to play. I tried to play it and I couldn't get it to play from my phone. So maybe I hit it too soon. Maybe I need to go back, try refresh. But I was trying to listen to it earlier. It pissed me off. But thank you, Hitman. Thanks for jumping
up. Always,
yes, sir.
Bro.
Yep. What's up, the Hitman? All right, guys. You already know what time it is, man. I gotta go pick the baby up. I'll be back. I did plan on doing a live at 6 anyways with the country rap shit news. So maybe I can talk to my guy Beavers. I don't know. Maybe he's got work. Beavers works a lot. That dude's always at work. That's what you got to do out here. You got to work. You got to grind. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. But I'll definitely see you guys. We'll do this again, man. This was a nice little one right here. It was a nice little interview we did, man. Shout out to Hitman for wanting to jump on and talk. It's just sometimes it works out perfect, man. Go stream all my friends' music, man. Go stream TJ Sanders' music. Go stream Simple Man's music. Go stream all my friends' music, man. Jesse Howard's, Outlaw Nation. Go stream my friends' music. Go stream Marcotic. Go stream Adam Calhoun. Go stream Savannah Dexter. Go stream Corey from Outlaw Nation. Go stream Stormy Lee, man. Go stream somebody's music today. Go just stream it. Just listen to somebody's songs, man. Give somebody new that you've never fucked with, but you wanted to listen to it, or you just wanted to think you could hear it. Go listen to somebody today, man. Go turn somebody up, bro. Like, go do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got this, man. All the way, man. You guys got this all the way. I think I have it in here. I'm trying to see if I do, and I'll end the show with it. I think this is it right here. Y'all got it, man. Shout out to my guy, TJ Sanders. Shout out to my brother, Hitman. This is Bama Days. I'll see y'all later, man. 6 o'clock. Hey, Cal, this is the People's Champ. That's a fact. See you, got you, man. What up, Smoke? Smoke, I can't eat cat. I saw your post the other day, bro. You're so right, man. Stop talking. I had to move on.
It's something about the small town Bama days. Grow up just like our daddies, and that may never change. Got the nose on the grindstone, that's every day. flame. Something about them small town Bama days. And that's what it's been like most of our life. Working long days to pay the price for that own little slice. And after that, they ain't much left, but we gon' make it alright. The concrete break the ice, jumping on top of bush lights. My boys call me hype. It's a party at the power lines. We bearing straight pipes, bumping way through the Alpine. Round here ain't much downtime. We get that, we gon' crank. We gon' celebrate like we pay. If we spend it all, it's okay. There's gon' be some on the way. Ain't worried about getting it back. With this solar belt on my lap, pop a tap, can't tell me jack. Got your back if they act wrong, so just relax, dawg. Tell them put that track on, don't play no sad songs, yeah. Getting lost in the glow in the trees, making all these small town memories. Keep them city lights, cause they ain't for me. Promise you I'm right where I wanna be. It's something about the small town Bama days. Grow up just like our daddies and that may never change. Got the nose on the grindstone, that's every day. In them Tahoes, but they feel just like an Escalade. Marlboro in the tray, back seat, hold the base. Shotgun riding shotgun and them roadsides getting sprayed. Open up a case, back 40 set a blaze, set a flame. Something about the small town Bama days.
It's just something about them Bama days. Tahoe bumping Kevin Gates, hanging out the window with a stogie and a couple drinks, floating down sticks every chance that we get. Whole team getting lit, we'll probably start up some shit, but we gon' handle it, dismantle it, then cut out sideways. And be back Friday with the same old vibe, hey. We was young, dumb, and broke, living young, wild, and free. On top of the world, screaming, be who you be. Cutting donuts in a side field, never letting time heal. Holding on to what we lost and loving what we got still. It's just a way of life, and everybody knows it. Working hard for what we got, it's not your business if we blow it. Got a shotty, riding shotty, a case in the backseat. Blunts getting passed like batons at a track meet. Always on half speed, gotta take it slow. Made a lifetime of memories down the old Brady Road. Hitman.
It's something about the small town Bama days.